From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Dr. Alavi from New Promise Neuropathy, and today we're talking about peripheral neuropathy and treatment options. Hello.
Hi, Krista. How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you so much for joining us. So, if someone doesn't know what peripheral neuropathy is, kind of explain what it is and why people should be concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very happy to be here, Krista, to discuss peripheral neuropathy. It's an extremely common condition. It's anytime our nerves don't work correctly anywhere in our body, that's neuropathy. Peripheral neuropathy is our distal nerves, like the smaller ones in our fingertips and hands and our feet and legs. It's extremely common. It occurs worldwide with multiple etiologies, and we oftentimes have been treating just the symptoms, so we haven't treated the nerve damage itself. You can get there's essentially all of our nerves are affected. So we have sensory, balance, and movement nerves, and all of them are affected. And for that reason, we have 5 categories of symptoms that people generally get chronologically. So we can have pain that's burning or tingling or pins and needles that oftentimes people feel electrical-like, signals. We can have numbness, so people lose their ability to sense things and they lose their ability, their sensation. We have imbalance, so people lose their gait and coordination and movement, which is really extremely difficult. And then we lose our strength and lose our girth. So people end up on canes and walkers and wheelchairs, which is, again, very difficult. And even then, neuropathy doesn't let us go. So we can have rashes and ulcers and wounds and amputations. So whether you're diabetic or not, you have peripheral neuropathy and you have the symptoms, you're at risk for getting rashes and wounds and ulcers and amputations.
Yeah, is this something that we see in older adults, or is this spanning all ages?
Very good question, very good question. It can happen across all ages. So our nerves are organs, just like our heart and lungs and kidneys. They have circulation going to them, giving them oxygen, nutrient, and blood supply. And when our nerves, as we age and we get atherosclerosis, hardening of our arteries because of plaque buildup and inflammation and atherosclerosis and cholesterol, the microcirculation, the smaller circulation out distally in our extremities, are not ample enough. And so when those nerves are not receiving the circulation that they need, they start degenerating, and that's when we start having the symptoms of neuropathy. But you can have it from an injury, you can have it from trauma, you can have it from a pinched nerve in your back, chemicals and hazards. A lot of pills and medications unfortunately cause neuropathy. Cancer by itself, we know now, causes an inflammatory cascade in the body that causes a little bit of neuropathy, but worse than that is chemotherapy and radiation. So a lot of our chemotherapy, as we typically named chemotherapy-induced peripheral neuropathy, struggle with it. And it's one of the worst kinds of neuropathy. Alcohol-induced, alcoholism, and chemo-induced peripheral neuropathy are probably some of the worst neuropathies. And fibromyalgia, you may have heard of as a very common illness that a lot of doctors for years didn't believe in. We know now it's a small fiber nerve disease that's in multiple places in your body, not just at the extremities. And
so now that we're all like, oh my gosh, I have everything wrong with me and I'm not going to be okay, how do we treat this? What do you guys do to be able to help patients that maybe are really struggling?
Yeah, absolutely. At New Promise Neuropathy, we're really delighted and proud. We've been around for 12 years in the Metroplex. We're in Frisco, we're in Keller, in Denton, in Arlington. We have our new clinics in Las Colinas and Weatherford, and we're extremely proud and happy that we're here in Tyler, Texas now, treating peripheral neuropathy. We have extremely compassionate, staffing, and we're dedicated to patient-centric care and essentially combining evidence-based medicine with compassionate care to treat every single patient uniquely. We utilize a combination therapy named the combination electroanalgesia treatment, or oftentimes termed the combination electrochemical treatment. It's a combination of a nerve-relaxing agent with a very sophisticated advanced medical device and technology. A long time ago in the 18th century, an Italian physician who was a biologist and a philosopher, Dr. Luigi Galvani, he accidentally stumbled on the sciatic nerve of frogs. He was working with amphibians and frogs and discovered that a dead frog was actually twitching and moving because one of his associates' scalpel had some electrical charges on his scalpel and touched the nerve. And so that's where we started really learning about our nerves and how they conduct electricity. Ultimately, in the 19th century, a German physician, Dr. Raymond, you never really hear his name, but he's the father of bioelectricity and electrophysiology. He's the one who termed action potential and nerve impulses. He discovered nerve impulses. And so that device, which is really sophisticated and has to have the appropriate frequency and electro frequency and the exact electricity that our nerves have. So our nerves actually, every single time we talk and move and think, are actually conducting electricity at a certain wavelength. And so that's what that device delivers, and we are actually able to heal nerves in a natural way. And actually we have evidence of nerve regeneration and new nerve growth, which is really, really amazing for patients, and we're able to not only improve them and reevaluate them over time, but also wean them off of their medications if necessary.
Yeah, well, if someone is concerned that they maybe have some neuropathy, or if they're interested in just learning more about you guys, how do they schedule with you, or where can they find more information?
Yeah, absolutely. We're at newpromiseneuropathy.com, so you're able to get on our website and our clinics, and all of the information is there, our website, and how to contact us. We're able to see the patients the same day, so you're able to come in to be evaluated and diagnosed, and we really do an extensive history and go over your history of what your etiologies and risk factors are for your neuropathy, examine you, make certain you have neuropathy and how bad it is, and we're able to treat you that same day. We're doing some amazing things. We're seeing patients from UT Southwestern, from MD Anderson, from the Mayo Clinic. We're getting patients off of canes and walkers and wheelchairs and walking again, so we're really proud of that.
That's awesome. Well, y'all go check them out. We'll get all the information over on our website. That's KETK.com.